Welcome back to Mind Peak. Toxic people love to control and be harmful towards others. They love to provoke, psychologically attack, and possess many narcissistic traits. Their aggression and manipulation is either directly in your face or cleverly disguised behind your back. With their distinct lack of empathy and overwhelming sense of superiority, getting them to apologize or admit wrongdoing is nearly impossible. So, to help you spot and deal with their behavior, let's look at the 8 ways toxic people like to control you. Number 1, intimidation. Have you ever felt like someone's staring at you, making you shrink into yourself? It's like they have a power to make you feel small and scared, even without saying a word. Sometimes it's a look, a sneaky comment, or they might even stand too close, making you feel uncomfortable. They love to be passive-aggressive and use their physical presence to restrict your movement, then feed off the discomfort it causes you. They want you to feel weak so they can feel strong. It's their way of keeping control over you and making you doubt yourself and what you believe in. They might even drop hints about knowing things that make you feel vulnerable, just to keep you on edge. It's like they have a secret weapon they're not afraid to use. So the next time you feel that icy stare or hear that cutting remark, remember, you're stronger than you think. Number 2, silent aggression. Ever been in a situation where someone suddenly stopped talking to you, leaving you feeling confused and hurt? That's silent aggression in action. It's like they're playing a game of emotional hide and seek, leaving you scrambling to figure out what you did wrong. They might ignore your messages or give you the cold shoulder in person, making you feel invisible and insignificant. It's their way of keeping you on edge, never knowing where you stand or what they're thinking. You find yourself constantly second-guessing your actions, desperate for any sign that they still care. By withholding communication, they're asserting their power over you, making you dance to their tune. They want you to feel guilty and anxious, like you're the one who's messed up. And the worst part? They'll do it all with a smile, acting like everything's fine while you're left drowning in uncertainty. It's not just about the silence either. Toxic people are masters of passive-aggressive behavior, finding subtle ways to express their anger or frustration without actually saying a word. They might give you backhanded compliments or make sarcastic remarks, leaving you feeling like you're walking on eggshells around them. And if that's not enough, they'll throw in a dose of gaslighting for good measure, by pretending not to understand you and twist your words. It's like they're playing mind games, trying to chip away at your confidence until you're left feeling completely helpless. But you don't have to play their game. You have the power to set boundaries and protect yourself from their toxic behavior. So next time they try to give you the silent treatment, don't let it get to you. Stand tall and remember that you deserve better. Number 3, disrespecting boundaries. Imagine telling someone to stay out of your personal space only for them to ignore you completely. That's what happens when toxic people disrespect your boundaries. They see your life as fair game, ready to invade whenever it suits them. It's like they have no concept of personal space or emotional limits. You might set clear boundaries, telling them what's off limits, but they'll just bulldoze right through them without a second thought. They'll push and push until they get what they want, leaving you feeling violated and powerless. Whether it's constantly meddling in your private affairs or demanding your time and attention when you've clearly said no, they just don't seem to get the message. And it's not just about the physical boundaries either. Toxic people have a knack for trampling all over your emotional boundaries too. They'll manipulate your feelings, guilt-tripping you into doing things you don't want to do, or dismissing your emotions as irrelevant. But here's the thing, boundaries are important. They're the invisible lines that protect us from harm and ensure our well-being. So next time someone tries to cross your boundaries, don't be afraid to speak up. Stand firm and assert yourself, letting them know that their behavior is not okay. You deserve to be treated with respect, and anyone who can't respect your boundaries doesn't deserve a place in your life. Number 4, selective memory. Ever had a conversation with someone only for them to conveniently forget everything you said? That's selective memory in action. Toxic people have a remarkable talent for remembering things that benefit them, while conveniently forgetting anything that doesn't fit their narrative. It's like they have a mental delete button, erasing any evidence that contradicts their version of events. They'll twist and distort reality to suit their agenda, leaving you feeling confused and gaslit. They might rewrite history, painting themselves as the hero while casting you as the villain. And it's not just about forgetting things either. Toxic people will use their selective memory as a weapon, undermining your credibility and making you doubt your own sanity. They'll gaslight you, insisting that things happen differently or that you're just imagining things. But here's the truth: you're not crazy, and you're not alone. Selective memory is just another tactic in their arsenal of manipulation. So next time they try to rewrite history, don't let them get away with it. Stand up for yourself and trust your own memories, because you know the truth better than anyone else. Number 5, undermining. Have you ever been in a situation where someone seems to always find a way to put you down, even when they're pretending to be nice? Toxic people excel at subtle forms of sabotage, like sarcasm, backhanded compliments, or repeated criticisms disguised as jokes. They'll smile to your face while stabbing you in the back, tearing you down behind closed doors or in front of others. It's like they get a thrill from watching you squirm, feeding off your emotions like a vampire. But it doesn't stop there. Toxic people will go even further, spreading rumors or gossiping behind your back, trying to turn others against you. And the worst part, they'll do it all with a smile, acting like they're your friend while secretly working to undermine you at every turn. It's a form of psychological warfare designed to erode your confidence. However, you have the power to stand up for yourself and set boundaries. So the next time you feel like someone's trying to undermine you, don't be afraid to speak up, and try to surround yourself with people who lift you up instead of tearing you down. Number 6, bucket of cold water. Ever had someone rain on your parade, making you feel like your accomplishments don't matter? That's the bucket of cold water effect. Toxic people have a knack for downplaying your achievements, making you doubt your worth and your abilities. They'll belittle your successes, acting unimpressed or indifferent when you share good news. It's like they can't stand to see you shine, so they do everything they can to dim your light. They might interrupt you when you're talking, talk over you, or dismiss your ideas as insignificant. And if that's not enough, they'll even try to control the way you express yourself, telling you to speak more quietly or to tone it down. It's like they're trying to silence you, making you second-guess yourself and your instincts. But here's the thing: your achievements matter, and you deserve to celebrate them. Don't let anyone stifle your spirit or make you feel small. Stand tall and be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. Number 7, fake crisis. Do you ever feel like someone's always creating drama, making every little problem seem like the end of the world? Toxic people thrive on chaos and drama, using it in a way to keep you on edge and under their control. They'll blow things out of proportion, making mountains out of molehills, and turning minor inconveniences into a full-blown crisis. It's like they can't stand to see you happy or at peace, so they do everything they can to keep you stressed and anxious. And the worst part? They'll always position themselves as the victim, making you feel guilty for not dropping everything and coming to their rescue. Remember, you have the power to protect your peace of mind, so don't be fooled into playing their games or allow their fake crises to drag you down. Number 8, false confessions. Ever had someone admit to a small mistake or fault only for it to feel insincere? Toxic individuals like to use false confessions as a way to appear vulnerable or honest, but in reality, it's just another form of manipulation. They'll confess to something minor, hoping to gain your trust and make you believe they're more honest or trustworthy than they actually are. It's like they're trying to disarm you, making you put your guard down so they can take advantage of you later. However, trust is earned and not given freely. Don't let someone's false confessions cloud your judgment or make you overlook their true intentions. Pay attention to their actions, not just their words, and surround yourself with people who are genuinely honest and trustworthy. Do you know anyone who is toxic to be around? Share your own experience. And if you need support, consider reaching out to a trained specialist who can help you deal with their negative behavior. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by positivity and support. So stay empowered and stay aware. We hope you enjoyed learning about the 8 ways toxic people like to control you. And if you would like to share your thoughts, feel free to leave a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself, and we hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!